What is up, guys? I'm Nexus, and today I'm going to be walking through the basics of combat. And the ship I'm going to be using is actually a starter ship, the CEO Mustang Alpha. Just so you know, I'm in like the same place as a lot of people when they're starting out in the wars. So that was pad 2. So pretty much we're going to go to our missions tab. We're going to pick up like one of the 1,500 to 2,000 AUEC missions, and then we're just going to do one of those so you can kind of see, how combat is in this game. And I'm going to try to do my best at doing my best. So this is the Mustang Alpha. This is one of the two starter ships. This and the Aurora MR. So I'm just going to press R, and then I'm going to go to my contacts manager. Right here, generally a bounty hunter. So we're going to start off with an easy one, 3,500 AUVC. This means like these two would be about 3 targets, or 1 target, but like it has bodyguards. And this one would be like 2 people, maybe 3. This is a 1 person, so they'd just be 1 target. You kill him, and then you're good. So I'm going to go for one of these because they're easier. And the Mustang Alpha doesn't have that much shields, so you can really like lose your shields really quickly, and then you die really fast. So this ship I recommend, like if you want to get a taste of bounty hunting starting out, you can use this ship, do these. Bounty hunting is kind of like the same thing except you're chasing a player. So, and I don't know, I don't think you'd want to use a ship like this for bounty hunting, but I mean you definitely can. I don't recommend it though. It's a little hard, especially if the player has like a vanguard or a bigger ship. They could take you down really easily. What I recommend is like, I know right now if you buy a Mustang, like a starter game, you get a freelance, like the base freelancer. That one has pretty good guns, surprisingly, even though it's a big ship. It has really good guns that you could really use for this. But I might make a video on that too. But right now I'm just using this so that like one of my friends just started out and he has a Mustang, so I want to kind of help him out and show him how to do combat, so he could kind of get started with this. So I'm gonna mark, now that I've come to Yela, I'm gonna mark this, set her out. So it's saying I have to go to OM2 and then I have to go to the Quantum Beacon because it's on the other side of Yela. So OM2 is down here. I'm just spool up. Alright. So here we have some of our systems. You can zoom in, guns, right? You could set it, as you can see. So we don't really have any missiles on this thing. We just have these guns, laser cannons, laser autocannons. And then if you want, I'll tell you, for missile combat, if you're locked on by missile, you can press G and that'll send out like whatever countermeasures you have, whether that's electromagnetic, ballistic, or actually yeah, those are the only two. So here we can see our heat, MIR, our signatures. These aren't in effect right now, but eventually when they add stealth combat or like stealth capabilities in this game, then that would be pretty cool. So like right now you can see I see my target. It may be harder to spot you if you're a player. So I'm going to mark him right now, and I don't have any missiles, otherwise I would take him out with missiles right now. I'm going to get a little close, reduce my speed, and then I'm going to press R once, and then R again to activate gimbal assist, and then I'm going to try to keep it in that circle. And if an X shows up, he's shooting at me right now, so those X's mean I'm shooting. So I think he's also a Mustang Alpha. There you go. That was destroyed. I just killed him. Really nice and easy. Right, your frame rates do drop quite a bit when you're in combat, so you should have like, I'd say maybe 50 FPS normally while flying. In combat, it drops to around 30. Let's do this another easy one again. Alright, so we got that one. Where's that? That one is 1,300 kilometers. That's not too far. I just have to go to the other side of Gila. See, it's a pretty simple one. So you could like sort of chain these together, or you could start doing one of the 3,000 ones, and eventually you could go to even higher ones. Like you could do claim jumpers or something like that. I wouldn't do that with this because there are multiple targets shooting at you, and even that one ship almost destroyed my front shields. So I wouldn't really recommend claim jumpers with this, but claim jumpers, I can show you. It's not really on right now, but say mercenary, remove claim jumpers, right? So that this is also or space combat. They give 10,000. You go and you destroy like a couple of mines, and then there are a couple of sentry ships protecting the mines. So you can do that. You can see like 10,000. If you finish all of these, that's 40,000 AUEC right there, and there's nothing on the line. You have not bought cargo, so if the server crashes, you're fine, no problem. Delivery missions, if you're trying to chain them, and you have like 4 boxes in the back of your ship, and then suddenly server crashes, you just lost a lot of time. But with this, really, if you most you can lose is like maybe 5 minutes of work, because these only take like a couple of maybe 5 minutes to complete if you know what you're doing with a proper ship. But those claim jumpers you can easily do with the freelancer. I'll make a video on that sometime soon. Freelancer is pretty good for those. Okay, now we're going to our second bounty. Alright, where's our target? Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. So when you get close enough, like I'd say maybe 7 kilometers, like within 7 kilometers, you want to press 1 to target whoever's like closest to you, and then if you have multiple targets, then you want to press 3 to move on to the next closest target. Right? So right now this guy, I pressed 1 to target him, and if let's say once I destroy him, there's a second guy, I press 3 to target him. This is something I found trouble with, right? So that was yeah. I had to go in the settings, so I'll just tell you that right now, so you aren't stuck like the way I was when I started out. Alright, so yeah, that's a Mustang. So you want to keep moving around, don't stand still. That'll make him harder to hit you. Like right now he's just flipping, so I'm just spinning in place. Whoop. He almost crashed into me right there. Like, it can get a little bit crazy sometimes. Usually you want to stay a little bit further away from this so they don't start circling around you. It's just easier that way. You want to kind of catch their momentum and just move with them. Oh, like, yeah, so he did some damage to me there. I'm also not the best at this, but I'm getting used to it. Sometimes my FPS drops a little too much, and I'll just start rolling. Okay, so he's gone, right? He's gone. We just finished that. In terms of damage, little bit of damage, not too much though. We're still fine. Capable of landing. That landing gear, everything works. As you can see, I was at like, actually I don't remember exactly what I was at, but we're fine to roll around. So these are our shields. These lines, they will get thinner and thinner, showing our shields. If they're gone, then if a section of our ship was red, that would mean it's like broken or like not working. Right now we're fine. Yeah, we're pretty good. We barely took any damage there. So we are good. So I should have really showed you how much money I had, but I would have made 3,000 right now. So I have 364. 364,000 UC. Let's do one last one. Try to find, or maybe I'll look for a more expensive one. Let's do this one, 2,000. So this might have 2 targets. And this is pretty close to us, so we're in luck today. Usually if you go to like Port Olisar or something like that, oh, we're actually, okay, never mind that. And make sure you have the small like circular dashes around you, like this circle. That means you're in gimbal assist mode. Yep, so there are 2 targets here. This is where I can show you or the targeting. So he's gonna try to shoot at you. He's shooting. So there, I pressed shaft. You can see our back shield, front shield are kind of weak, but now they're recovered. So I'm just trying to hit him right now, and then I'll focus on his buddy. Trying to take him out. Oh. Alright, he's gone. I'm going to press 3 quickly. Target on the other guy. You can see him on my radar. Alright, I can see he's all around shields. So he's a fast guy. That's actually one of the race. That's one of the racer ships. So he's really fast. I think it's called the Razor or something like that. He's actually making quick work of him. Oh no. Hey, you want to be careful, especially fighting in a place like this, right? You don't want to hit the asteroids that would quickly take out your wing. Alright, he's destroyed now. So now you can just, so we made 5,000 from that in total. It was one contract 1,500, another contract 1,500, and this one was 2,000. So just like that, you know, this ship, that's how you can get some experience in space combat. And then, you know, there's the whole element of if I'm going straight right now, and then suddenly I turn, it doesn't mean I'm going that way. I'm still going backwards. So it's not like, you know, air combat in which, you know, wherever you turn your plane, that's where it goes. It's not like that. So you gotta get used to that in ships. And then you can also do like drifting. Or like you can drift around to make it hard to chase you. They'll also do that to make it hard to chase them. But other than that, you can just do this, and then every once in a while you can go back to port, refuel, get your gun. Actually, I'll show you how to refuel. So I'm pretty close to Grimhex here. I'll just go to Grimhex. Wait, what does it say? Out of range. So I don't actually have enough fuel for this, I think. Wait, no, I should be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna do LSR. I don't know why it says out of range. So LSR is this way. Travel engaged. We're chilling. This game is really beautiful. Look at that. This thing looks so cool. Even first, like, even the starships, even the Aurora MR, it looks really cool. Everything looks. This thing has a capacity of 4 SCU, so it can hold like 4,000, no, 400 units, I think. Alright, so I'm going to call in for OSR. Please proceed to sign landing flag. And this thing's a lot more maneuverable than the Freelancer. So, it's better in that aspect. And it has really cool animation, so the second wing picks up, or I guess that's the main wing, and these are the fins. It's a pretty cool landing gear animation. Just gonna come in like this. And it's a pretty small ship, so you have lots of space. It's not really hard to land.
Proximity alert. Front. Proximity alert. Deck. Landing complete.
Alright, that was landing successful. Oh wait, yeah, I was actually supposed to show you how to refuel. Let me get back in. That is a cool animation. Alright, so you can press F1 or F2 and then come over to vehicle maintenance, and you can click, okay, so the damage I took was 215 AUC. I can restock on my weaponry. There's the hydrogen fuel and the quantum fuel. Press confirm, and you just wait there for maybe like 2 minutes, or I guess yeah, that was it. It just replaced
Hydrogen
everything.
fuel, 100%.
Yep. So the voice just said there, "We are ready to fly again. You've restocked and everything. You're good to go." So guns are back to 300 and 300. All good. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm not really the best at dogfighting, but I just wanted to show you some of the mechanics. Like you gotta press R twice to go into gimbal assist mode, and then you gotta press 1 to target whoever's closest to you, and then to cycle between targets you gotta press 3. And then you gotta watch your shields. Don't just stay still. It's not playing. Unless you're using cruise control, keep moving around. If you're using cruise control, then it's fine. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. I'll answer every comment. And let me know if you have any questions. Please like and subscribe. I hope I can get to like, say 20 subscribers. Pretty close. Alright. Thank you for watching.